Hello, I just wanted to talk to you about some things that were on my mind. Lately, it has been about people being awakened, being aware, and motherhood are my two things. So, firstly, being aware. You know, the saying, you don't know until you know. Well, that's so true. And being aware or being awake, you know, it means waking up to the programming that runs in our lives. So, you know, we have generational programming in our mind, in our psyche. And it can, like any other program, it can be changed, it can be edited, it can be switched off. And what I feel, or what I sense, or what I believe, is that the human race has become very asleep about the power of our mind and how amazingly strong our mind is. Our mind is incredibly powerful, and I think that the world, the human race, has just become a bit sleepy, and we need to awaken or wake up. Like, wake up to yourself. But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be more like awaken. Like, you know, we need to start, like, we need to ask questions like, oh, why? Why do I believe that? Why do I think that? You know, and then use our mind and believe in the power of the mind and become awakened and to change these generational programming. Because just because our parents did it or our grandparents did it, never, you know, it doesn't mean that we have to do it like that. Have you heard of the roast lamb story? You probably have, but I'll quickly tell you. The roast lamb story, how, you know, this lady cuts off the leg of the roast of the lamb, or the top bit or something like that. And one day the young woman asks the mum, why do we do that? Why do we cut that off? And she's like, I don't know. Mum did it. Your grandma did it. So I just do it. And then they went to the grandma and they're like, I don't know, because my grandma did it. And then they asked that one. And it was because the oven was too small and they had to cut that off to fit it in the oven. So, I mean, you've been doing something for generations, for years, and you don't even have to be doing it. So put that in other terms. It's like, you know, if you're somebody who always says yes to everything and you just like, or, you know, you're doing something that you just doesn't feel right, you know, you're not passionate about it, you don't like it, it's like, you know, you don't have to be doing it. You don't have to. Like, who said, like, why? You know, ask those questions. And you'd be surprised what, you know, what comes of it, sort of thing. And that little snippet of you doing that is called being awakened, like waking up. It's like, it's a most amazing feeling. And, you know, I used to think the same sorts of things, you know, and I see things from a different side now. Like, I see things in a different way that I am more calm about, and I understand it more, so I'm not scared about it, or I'm not worried about it, or I'm okay with it. You know, if something happens, I'm like, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You know, it's a life lesson. It's okay. What was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about? Oh, being a parent. This probably needs a whole video, but I'll just quickly touch base on it. I just want to quickly put in your mind and have a think about being a parent or being a mum. So, you know, being a mum, it's the most amazing thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but you have sort of an idea of being a mum, what sort of parent you want to be and all this sort of stuff, but because you've done nothing like it, that's what I mean, you have no idea really. So then what I'm trying to say is that don't feel bad about being a parent. You're doing it for the first time. You're learning. You're a student as much as they are, you know. So as long as you're learning together, or you're learning from something that you're doing or you're done or something, then that's the beauty of being a parent. And I've been able to change that sort of way of thinking, instead of, oh my God, kids like this, oh my God, my kids like this, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. You know, to what an amazing child. They're regulating, they're discovering their emotions, they're regulating their emotions, and try to help them, guide them through that sort of thing. So I'll leave it there, that with the parent thing, because I have so much more to say about parents and stuff. But I just want to put it out there today, some good vibes, and just, you know, get a little bit more awake and start thinking about things and what if and there might be and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see you next one.